In this part of China's capital, life unfolds as it has for years, really centuries. Spring warmth lures vendors and even prompts a change in daily routines, filling the streets and further jamming these narrow passages.
This area is actually the oldest commercial street still exists in Beijing.
Tony Chen was our guide through this labyrinth of hutongs.
What does hutong mean?
It means narrow alleyways.
So any narrow alley can be a hutong?
No, it should be no wider than 9 horse steps.
9 horse steps.
Yes.
In case that measurement's unfamiliar, Chen says that's about 18 feet. Money hutong is much smaller.
There used to be 12 banks down in the alleyway.
And why is it so narrow?
They built it really narrow, so if anyone tried to rob the bank, they're going to have a hard time to get out.
That's great.
These hutongs redefine your typical old part of town. Some date back as much as 800 years to the Yuan and Ming dynasties.
First of all,
Chen offers tours with his company Stretch a Leg. These maze-like hutongs were created by the outer walls of homes that face inward to courtyards.
From a design perspective, how are these hutongs laid out?
The most prestigious residence was for the emperor. The Forbidden City was located right in the center of the city. And then as the social status get lower, you live further and further away from the emperor.
But that social order was changed after the Communist Revolution of 1949. The Communist Party moved multiple families of office and factory workers into homes along these hutongs.
As Beijing prospered and prepared for the 2008 Olympics, it was cheaper to destroy than to renovate these old neighborhoods. There were once as many as 3,600 hutongs in 1949. Just a third, about 1,100, remain today. But a new generation is fueling a rebirth here.
How much are these neighborhoods, these hutongs, changing?
A lot.
Lin Lin renovated this courtyard home
How's it doing?
and brought her creative design and branding business, Jellymon, here.
For me, it's finding that balance to keep what's the best from the past, at the same time give a contemporary relevance.
Along these hutongs, doors can reveal trendy, almost magical interiors. At Wuhao, a design studio meets high-end store, a thermosensitive tea table sells for more than $1,000. A few doors down from this local barber offering $2 haircuts is My Bar, where mixologist Jeff G makes $10 drinks.
Beijing is sometimes really modern, but sometimes in the hutong it's really old. Mix old things and new things together is the city.
New next to old. The New York Times called these hutongs Brooklyn in Beijing. But this is hip, 8 centuries in the making.